Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.
We are here in Brentwood, Tennessee today. And no, we are not shopping at a mall. We are not at Cool Springs. We're not doing a lot of those other things you might do in Brentwood. We are playing softball. And Cody, not your prototypical weather, but it's turned out decent here.
I know I spoke too early the other day, Tuesday night, saying it sure felt like spring was here, and Mother Nature decided to bump back at us.
So Abbott leading off here, Erica for Summertown. She went down 0-2 right off the bat, taking 2 pitches. Here's the next, and that's up and away, strike 3 on 3 pitches. Not the way you want to start if you're Summertown. Summertown facing Wilson Central today. And Abbott's going to go down on strikes on 3 pitches, so that will bring Runnels to the plate. That will be a shot right up the middle. Runnels realized the pitcher actually threw 2 straight pitches for strikes and then went up away with a rise. So she jumped that first pitch, and that's what you got to do. So nice piece of hitting there by Runnels, and she stays hot. Summertown entering this game today with a 17-2 record, according to my math. Wilson Central, a 4A school out of Lebanon, Cody. I know that's an area you're kind of halfway familiar with.
Yeah, we always seem to play Wilson Central every now and then when I was at Coateville. So bigger school, bigger pool of kids, but we've talked before, that doesn't really matter.
Lindsay's going to take the first ball down and in,
teammate.
And then almost kill Miss Burleson, like Cody said, in the on-deck circle. So that's all squared up at a 1-1 count. We are on a turf field today. Not sure if you can tell that from the camera view, but this is an all-turf field. So one reason why it looks like it's in great condition. There's a changeup, and it's hit
Fly
deep.
Ball.
And that's going to be caught by the center fielder
catch.
into the gap. Tough luck there, but
Good rip.
not bad at all. Just a great play there by the center fielder. Lindsay did a good job staying back on that changeup, but kind of hung up a little too much. So Runnels still at first, and 2 away with Hannah Burleson coming to the plate.
Hey, real quick, I wanted to mention if you're listening or watching this, we don't have the best service where we're at, and so what we're going to do is I'm going to record the whole game, and then if you want to go back and watch it later, we'll update it tonight or post it tonight. But I know it is glitching pretty good right now, so I'm trying to work through that.
Burleson's going to take 2 straight balls, both up in the zone. So a 2-0 count on Anna, the cleanup hitter here. 2 away. Runnels on first base here in the top of the first. That's going to be popped up way back behind us out play.
Way back.
Way back. We do have another game, I think, fixing to start over here, but we're kind of over to ourselves a little bit, Cody. We got 2 other fields here, but nothing going on those. Here's the pitch. That's going to be popped up in the infield.
Straight up.
Third baseman should be a can of corn for her, and she's going to drop the ball in fair territory, right on the heel of her glove. I spoke too soon.
Can of corn. Not always the easiest to handle.
I guess that must have not have been the whole kernel. That was cream corn there. That's definitely a play you want to make, but Summertown with a little bit of something going here. First and second, 2 outs, and you've got Jones at the plate who's been swinging it, and she's going to make an attempt. Did she go?
No,
she did
she
not.
didn't.
She held off, but I will admit it was fairly close, Cody.
Yeah.
She did a good job of holding
I mean,
off,
right away we've hit we may not have put them all where we want them,
no.
But we're swinging the bats, making contact already, so that's good to see. Makes for an interesting day.
Pitch to Jones.
Good cut right there. big swing.
1-1. That looked like possibly a change, maybe. Not sure, but good pitch nonetheless. So
Looks like the wind is blowing in from the outfield straight back at home plate. So to put one out today is going to be a rope. She fouls that one back.
Jones is going to foul that one back. So now she's in a 1-2 hole. Got to be weary here with the ball up in the zone. This young lady, from what I've noticed, got a pretty good rise ball. I got a feeling that's what might be coming. There it is. She held back that time. That one actually wasn't as close as the one previous.
Oh
but
my gosh! How are you going to call that?
How do you
left field?
not call the first one and then call that one? The first one was a much closer, but Jones will go down on strike. So Summertown does get runners on first and second, but can't get anything going. We'll be back here in a moment for the bottom of the first. You're listening to Summertown Softball on the X Sports Network.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
All right, back here for the bottom of the first inning, Summertown versus Wilson Central. We'll give you a rundown of where Summertown's at. But Lindsay will be on the mound. Greenlee Taylor catching, Hannah Jones on third, Abbott on short, Burleson on second, Anna Burleson on first. Looks like right is Caitlin Gillum, center field Runnels, and left field. Get to that one in just a second. That first pitch will be off the plate for a ball. Left field is, who is that, Cody? My eyes, I'm getting blocked.
Me too. I think.
Is that AB?
Yeah, I think it's AB.
All right. Abriana Davison left, so 1-0 here. Lindsay, next pitch, in there for a strike. 1-1.
We have a great view today, Adam.
Yeah,
great view.
It's excellent. I see the top of a metal pole. And it's a beautiful color. Here's the pitch from Lindsay. That's going to be grounded right out in front of home plate. That's going to be a tough play. She's got speed, but they're going to get her. Nice job there getting to that one. So that'll be one quick out for Summertown here. Bottom one. And as we mentioned, this is a turf field. I haven't noticed anything yet, Cody, but I've coached games on turf field. Thing can get slick, so you've got to be careful. Pitch for Lindsay's away, ball one.
Well, we haven't had any ground balls hit yet to see how it reacts. But how as a fielder,
the ground balls pretty much are true.
Okay.
You know, it might at times have a little bit more of a bounce to it, but honestly, it's not bad. That's going to be hit foul. Where you'll run into it is traction on going to a ground ball.
Okay.
You know, or outfielders, you know, looking to take off. You know, and especially one time you really see it, depending on the amount of moisture it's got in it, is when they go to slide into a base. Then it could really be adventurous at times.
Yeah.
Pitch from Lindsay's going to be grounded. Burleson's got it. Easy out.
Play, Reagan.
Two quick ones. What you like to see.
I was looking around while we were on the way up here. You know, it hadn't rained last night, but you know, there's no puddles really anywhere. Even the dirt fields.
Well, you know, even coming
good.
up the interstate, you know, the road was dry.
Yeah.
You know, pitch from Lindsay for a strike.
I definitely don't think they got as much as we got last
night.
No,
I don't either. You know, and honestly, it is cool right now, but it actually feels pretty good.
Yeah.
I think we're, around 55 degrees would be a guess.
Yeah, I think the car said 55 when we got out, but.
Pitch from Lindsay down and in. That's hit to deep into the gap, but Runnels makes a great play tracking that one down. So nice job there by Runnels. And Wilson Central's going to go 3 up, 3 down. So Summertown's going to try to get on the board here coming up in the top of the second. We'll be back. You're listening to Summertown Softball on the X Sports Network.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town. When you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade, and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
Top of 2. But Goose Egg still on the board here. Summertown looking to get going. Reagan Burleson be leading Summertown off. Pitch to Reagan's going to be another rise ball, and that's going to be fouled off.
So like I was saying, that wind is blowing straight in. That last ball,
Yeah.
both Hannah G's ball and that ball Wilson Central girl just hit were ropes, and they didn't even get to the fence.
Another one
That's
fouled
up
off.
away.
That's 2 straight rise balls getting up. 2 nice pitches, so that's going to dig a hole right here for Reagan. Not a spot you want to be in, I don't think, against this young lady. She, I tell you something I saw was, I'll get to that in a minute. That's going to be another one that's going to be dinked right in front of the shortstop. She's going to field it on one hop and get the out. One away. But, yeah, Abbott, had issues that first at bat. That's really the first time I've seen that this year. I think that pitcher kind of surprised her a little bit.
Yeah.
Cody, especially the way she's been swinging the bat.
I don't know if I've seen anything really down yet from this girl.
No. Well, if it has been, it's been a ball.
Yeah.
You've got to keep hands high against a kid like this. You've got to see the top of the ball, and if you don't see it, you let it go. Here's the pitch. Taylor at the plate. That will be another rise.
Tell you, a girl that likes to hit high fastballs is Greenlee right here.
Well, and high fastballs are great. Rise balls are not. And that's what we've got to work on as a team, I think, in general. There's another one that's going to be hit straight up to center field. That should be an easy play, but we'll see, and it is. And I can tell you, Cody, if you keep swinging at the rise ball, it will keep going up into the sky.
Yeah, I was about to say, we haven't had anything down really.
Well, but as long as you're not going to see it. As long as you keep
I
swinging at stuff at your eyes, you're not going to see a pitch. I would keep throwing it if I was her.
So this is remembering the game at CA.
Yeah.
From what you were telling me when you went back, was that
There's
we
a
could not lay off.
Well, it was
the
the one that jumped out to me was the Siegel game. That was at Murfreesboro. That was the one that I think we really suffered at.
Okay. Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I think it was. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a swing and a
That's a
miss
good
by
pitch.
Gillum. So Gillum's now in a 0-2 hole quickly. Here's the pitch. Rise ball up
Just a bit outside.
just a little. One, two to Gillum. Down. That's going to be hit to right. That might get down.
Ooh,
No.
good
Nice
play
play
there.
by the right fielder. 3 up, 3 down. Cody, at this rate, we'll be done here in about 20 minutes
I was about to say
with the way things are going.
we've been
So
on commercials longer than we have games.
we have.
But let's take a quick break. real
Quick break.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary Care by One Stop Medical at its best.
Good Lanta. It's loud.
Well, they need to hear us, Cody.
You just keep talking. I'll mess with the volume.
All right, bottom of the second. 0-0, Summertown Wilson Central. This will be the cleanup hitter. That will be a called strike. Nice location on that one. On the outside corner down. Pitch from Lindsay. That'll be down, and I think she went. But
did she go?
If you call that one, I don't see how you cannot call that one, but call the one from the first inning. But it is what it is. But 1-1 count.
That's a good drop ball.
Yeah, nice.
Good location.
There's another one, and she went again.
Oh, my Lanta.
But how you can't call that one. Yes,
Yep.
Thank you. That's unbelievable. So there's another one. So Lindsay gets 2 checks. Swings there on 2 really good drop balls. Probably should have been a third strike there, to be honest. But 1-2 regardless. Another drop ball.
Hey, if
Fouled
it's
away.
working.
Well, right now, Lindsay should stay there, and Wilson Central's pitcher should just keep pumping those rises in.
Heard that. Man, isn't this grass just beautiful?
It is. That's a beautiful pitch just off plate.
Oh.
Not going to get the call, though. 2-2. That'll square it up.
How they get the dirt to be so smooth?
Huh?
How they get the dirt so
Man,
smooth?
people here at Brentwood are on top of things. Man. There's the pitch. That's hit. That's going to be a
That's
shot. That ball was put waist high right down the middle, and you can't do that. I don't care who you are, especially to a cleanup hitter, and that's jacked out of here. So you put a ball there, you pay the price pretty much every time, especially against a kid that can hit like that, a cleanup hitter. So Lindsay goes with drop ball, drop ball, drop ball, drop ball, and
left it up.
And then leaves that up and gets it smashed. So Wilson Central will now take a 1-0 lead. Five-hole hitter for Wilson Central at the plate. That'll be a ball.
As good as we were getting the corners the other night, this guy is not giving anything outside here.
Another one. That'll bounce up there. 2-0. So after the home run, Lindsay's now gotten behind 2-0 to the 5-hole hitter.
Pitch.
That'll be a called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. That'll be grounded right to the first baseman. Nice play there by Anna for an easy out. So 1 away here.
It's that same spot.
1 ball, no strikes. To the 6-hole hitter for Wilson Central.
Good pitch there.
That'll square it back up at 1. drop ball gets away low. 2 balls, 1 strike.
She let that one go a little soon. What is this, like, spaceship-looking thing behind the field? Can you see that in the camera? Oh, yeah. We need to talk about that, Adam.
Another ball, 3-1. Lindsay's dug a hole again.
So nothing on the outside corner is going to get called today.
No.
You can just bet on that. Good pitch right
And
there.
that right there,
Is that changeup?
I don't know, but it looked kind of like a screwball, and that's another pitch of Lindsay's that she throws really well when she uses it. That's going to be a grounder to short. Easy play for Abbott. Nice play there. That also looked like a screw as well.
Yeah.
So if they're not going to use that outside part of the plate, got to go in on those hands, and it will work if Lindsay hits the spot. So that'll be 2 away. So need one more, Cody, to get out of here and try to come in and score some runs.
Oh, yeah. Here lately, the last few games, we've been a little slow to start. Good pitch right there.
Yeah.
Slow to start as far as the bats go. The other night against Dallas County, took 7 innings to score something.
Beautiful change up there.
Nice.
That is a nice one. So Lindy's jumped up 0-2 here on the 7-hole hitter. It'll be a rise. Not a bad location.
That's all we've been swinging at. That pitch right there.
Yep. Off the plate, ball 2. 2-2 pitch. There's the screw. That's the screwball. And when she puts it there, if Lindsay can keep it there, there's nothing you can really do with it. It's a nice pitch, but a nice job there fouling that one off. So still 2-2. That will be a easy chopper. Lindsay's going to get it, and will shovel to first. So Summertown out of it, but not before the cleanup hitter drops a bomb into the right field to give Wilson Central a 1-0 lead. Summertown going to try to square this thing up and get on the board here in just a moment. You're listening to Summertown Softball on the X Sports Network.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
And we're back. What did he just say?
I don't know. Brentwood, Tennessee, Cody. Hey, you know we got some nice restaurants around here, too, I noticed.
Yeah, we stopped by Cheddar's on the way here.
AB at the plate. Start Summertown off. She's going to swing through that one for strike 1.
That was a quick curveball right there.
Summertown right now with did have 2 runners on. One base hit, one on a base hit by Runnels up the gut, and a error. That's going to be popped out of play, so AB's in a hole. 0-2 now.
I just looked up to find that ball and looked straight into the what sun is coming through clouds.
Well, and the chain link around here, there's no net. So if you see it go, it's going a long way around here. There's no nets up anywhere. That's going to be down for ball 1. But, yeah, there's a minimal chain link behind this thing. You got it pretty high behind home plate. So if it's fouled off, it's going to go onto other fields. It could go anywhere. Another one down. 2-2. I tell you what, AB had a big hit the other night, Cody, on the game you called. I was under the weather that night, but keeping that game alive with that hit down the line.
Yeah, with
was,
two strikes
was big.
Yeah, it was clutch.
AB with 2-2 count, and she'll swing through that one. Strike 3. That will bring Abbott to the plate. Abbott went down on 3 pitches to lead the game off. Let's see if she can keep her hot streak going here. That's going to be a rise ball fouled back for strike 1.
We just cannot quite lay off that pitch for some reason because he's not going to call it a strike. Holy smokes.
Another one, another rise, fouled back. Well, the purpose of the rise ball pitch is to get you to foul it off or swing through it.
Pop up.
The reason so many kids have trouble with swinging it is because it's close. The ball gets closer to the rise.
Yeah.
The problem is you don't hit a ball with your eyes; you hit it with your hands. And you've got to get the ball down to where you can drive it. This team's a line drive hitting team. You try to hit those balls up, you're either going to strike out or pop up.
That one's way outside. We've got some score updates that I want to give after.
Score updates.
Erica's
Who else is crazy enough to play on today? Play today.
You just wait. Oh,
that'll be
a
a beautiful pitch on the outside. So Abbott goes down for the second straight time on strikeouts. So that'll be 2 away quickly, and that will bring Runnels to the plate. She's the only Eagle right now with a base hit in the game, and she had a rope single right back up the middle in the first inning, but was stranded.
What I was going to mention, have you been watching the Masters at all?
That'll be another rise ball fouled off. No, I have not.
So, just quick score update. Brooks Koepka, who has been recently banned from the PGA Tour for joining the LIV Tour, he shot 7 under yesterday, along with a 5 under today for a total of 12. But in bigger news, there's that screwball again. I think it's dirty.
Yeah.
In better news, though, one of the amateurs, Bennett, he plays at Texas A&M, played at Texas A&M, shot 4 under yesterday, shot 4 under again today, and he's in second. He's in the clubhouse.
So where's Tiger at in the mix of all this?
Let's see where he's at. He shot 2 over yesterday.
1 ball, 2 strikes here on Runnels.
He is at 3 over through 7 holes.
That'll be down and away, ball 2. 3 under through 7, it's not bad.
I'm not even keeping up with the count. Here we go.
2-2.
And but the cut's at 2 over, so he's got to get down a little bit if he's going to play the weekend.
That'll be grounded.
Good rip right back at her.
Nice play by the shortstop, but she will not be able to make a play.
Good.
And that will bring Lindsay to the plate here. So Runnels 2 for 2 today, and both of Summertown's only hits are off of her bat.
That's awesome.
Lindsay had a pretty solid hit into the gap that kind of got hung up on that changeup. A nice play made by the center fielder. So we're going to see what she could do here with 2 outs. Runnels on first. That'll be down for a ball. I know in these situations, with struggling, you wonder, with the bats kind of slow right now, you wonder if maybe an attempted steal is not coming up here, Cody.
Yeah.
Try to get this kid in the scoring position. Pitch to Lindsay's down and in for a ball 2.
I mean, as a pitcher, you know what he's giving, what he's not, and so you got to think Hannah knows not to chase that one outside.
Here's the pitch to Lindsay. That's going to be hit. That's going to go into shallow left and should be an easy play. And it's dropped by the left fielder right off her leg. Lindsay chased a rise ball on a 2-0 count and pops it up, but luckily for Summertown, it's booted by the left fielder.
I'm going to be honest, though. That ball was hit right to her, and that wind caught it, and it just hung it up in the air, and I think that's why it was so short.
Yeah, that wind.
Because it wasn't much further than where the shortstop
the wind's
standing.
coming in out of left.
Yeah.
And it's coming right at home plate. That'll bring Burleson to the plate. She's going to hit a rise ball, and that's going to be an easy catch in center. Should be. I say that, and it is. So we keep hacking at it, and she keeps throwing it. So
I don't blame her.
I don't blame her. I would too. Headed into the top of the fourth. Summertown trailing 1-0. We'll be back in a moment. You're listening to Summertown Softball on the X Sports Network.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
We're back.
Are we at the bottom of the third, Cody?
Bottom of the third.
Bottom of the third inning. Summertown trailing to Wilson Central 1-0. Lindsay still on the mound for Summertown. Should be the 8-hole hitter. First pitch strike. Lindsay getting ahead. Change up, not a bad location. Ball 1. That'll be fouled off. Out of play. 1 ball, 2 strike count.
Sorry, I'm distracted. I'm trying to mess with the soundboard.
Another change up. That's a nice one. Fouled off.
She's throwing that pitch well today.
Yeah, she's,
And we ain't worked on it at all.
Well,
here
we've
lately.
talked about it a lot, and she's kind of gotten in a groove with it that she feels, that she feels comfortable with. And
That's all that pitch is for her, is just feel.
yeah, that'll be a rise ball. Not a bad pitch, but
Good pitch.
laid off. So 2-2. Yeah, you can only work on a pitch so long. It's it's eventually it's not a physical thing. It's just a mental thing and getting it right and feeling good with it and having confidence. And she's throwing. I will say, like you said, Coach, she's thrown it better over the last week than she has in a long time. 2-2 count. That'll be called for a ball down and away. So full count here to the 8-hole hitter for Wilson Central. That's a beautiful pitch. Right on the inside corner for strike 3. Perfect location. So Lindsay's going to get her first strikeout of the day on a called third strike down and in. And that will bring the 9-hole hitter. Leadoff coming up for Wilson Central on deck. That'll be down and in, ball 1. One ball, no strike count. That will be off the plate for ball 2. The wind is blowing a little bit left to right on your camera coming to right field. Next pitch is down and in, bouncing. That's 3 balls. You don't ever want to necessarily walk batters, but I would venture to say it's not in your plan to go 3-0 on the 9-hole hitter. I don't know many coaches that come that in with their game plan, so And Lindsay's going to get a borderline strike call there. So 3-1. Lindsay trying to dig out of this hole. And she won't. That will be up high, and the 9-hole hitter has been walked to bring the lead off to the plate.
Got a substitution here. Number 6. Maybe that will fix all of our volume problems we've been having.
Lead off to the plate for Wilson Central. She dribbled slowly down the line to lead the game off. She's going to take ball 1 high.
What cracks me up is, like, they are not chasing that rise ball at all. But even that rise ball that Hannah just threw to that girl was at her numbers. It's a good pitch.
Well, look.
And, I mean, he's not calling it for a strike. So, I mean, it's.
No, but there's, being a good hitter, a large part of it is discipline. You got to be able to lay off of it.
Yeah.
And that's going to be hit to right. That's going to burn. That's going to burn the right fielder. That's going to go down into the corner. They're about to catch one. This throw's coming home. So they're going to get her. They've got her in a rundown. Jones has it. They're chasing. Lindsay's should run her down. They're going to get her.
Nice.
So now, great job getting to that ball in right by Gillum, getting it in quickly. Reagan Burleson with a great relay in to the catcher. The funny thing, Cody, I was trying to describe what was happening. The leadoff batter that hits the ball, she was just about to lap the runner in front of her.
She was on third base when this girl was halfway down. I don't know what happened. Did she fall?
I don't think so. No, I don't. I don't think so. I honestly think
that was a pitch runner for the pitcher.
Well, I didn't see her fall. So we got 2 strikes, and that's going to be we got 2 outs. Excuse me. That's going to be strike 1. Outside part of the plate. So after that big hit, Wilson Central, with a little bit of base running blunder here, might end up costing them if Summertown can get an out here to get out of it. That's going to be up ball 1. That's going to be up there, fouled away. So Lindsay getting ahead here, 1 ball, 2 strikes. But yeah, Cody, that was a nice job of Gillum to get to that thing quickly. It had a tail on it, and she fires a strike to Reagan at the cut, who makes a great throw home. That's what you got to do, and they worked it to perfection there. Down and away. A drop ball looks maybe off the plate, so that'll go 2-2 and square it up. 2-2 pitch here from Lindsay. That's going to be grounded. Abbott should have it. That should be an easy one. It is. Nice play there by Erica.
Good inning, girls.
And Summertown, after the hit down into the corner where things looked like it was going south, they get out of it with nothing. So they're only trailing here by 1, but they're going to have to get something going with the bats. You're listening to Summertown Softball on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
All right, top of the 4th inning. Summertown trailing Wilson Central 1-0. Jones leading off. Hannah Jones for Summertown, trying to get something going here. It's going to be down and in for ball
inside.
1. Another one. Nice pitch there for a strike. That'll even it back up 1-1.
So both pitchers right now are at 47 pitches,
Yep.
roughly. So pretty even pitcher match going on right now.
That's going to be hit foul.
Hey, way to get on top of the ball there. Drive it out there. That's what we're needing. Don't chase it high. He ain't calling it high. Don't chase it high.
1 ball, 2 strike pitch. There's that rise ball again.
She didn't hear me.
Nope, not that time. So another K. And 1 out here in the top of the 4th.
I'm not keeping a stat book, but that's got to be our 3rd or 4th
At least.
strikeout.
And there's that
There it
rise
is again.
again. And getting ahead with it. Well, you know, we've had 2 hits in the game, both by Runnels,
Yep.
who's gotten the ball down and hit laser shots.
Yep.
Both times. Ball back up the middle, whatever else. And you know, she got the memo. But right now, I don't think anybody else has. That's going to be hit foul.
That was the
So,
pitch to drive.
Yep.
That was down, and Reagan golfed it out of here, foul down the left field line.
You know, Cody, I was looking here, this Green Hill team, you know, we play later today. That team won, I believe, the Brentwood Invitational last week in the Gold Division. So you're fixing to run into, this Wilson Central team's playing tough right now, but, you know, you're fixing to run into a pretty good team, legitimate team here later on today, too. So Summertown needs to get these bats going because you're going to need them.
And we're by no means even close to out of this thing.
Oh, no, it's a 1-run game.
We just got to hit.
That's going to be down and in. 2nd strikeout. So, back-to-back case. And 2 quick outs.
Bring Miss Taylor to the plate.
First pitch to Taylor. That's going to be popped straight up in the infield. And that will be caught by the first baseman. So 2 Ks and a pop-up. And Summertown goes quietly into the night again. We'll be headed to the bottom of the 4th with Summertown trailing 1-0. You're listening to Summertown Softball on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
All right, Cody, we are headed to the bottom of the 4th. 3-hole hitter coming to the plate for Wilson Central. Summertown still trailing 1-0 here. Pitch from Lindsay off the plate for a ball.
He is not giving that corner.
No, you're not going to get it. Not today.
That's closer than what they were throwing the other night versus Giles County. I mean, they were getting outside corner plus a ball at least, but
another one off the plate for ball too. That one's not even close though. That one.
That curveball ain't gonna work unless you're starting it at her hip.
Yep. So 2 balls, no strike, falling behind to the 3-hole hitter to start the inning. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. 2-1. The wind is kind of calm, Cody, but I hate to say anything because the second we do, it'll breeze back up.
Good pitch. He likes them low.
Yeah. Well, and that's okay. You know, I if you give the pitcher that, you know, and give the hitter the ball up, right? But if you give that to Hannah, that's good. But she likes that outside too. That's going to be a ground ball, slow roller to Reagan, and that'll be it. Nice job there by Reagan fielding that one. And Summertown gets one quick out.
I mean, he's been pretty consistent with it at least.
That will bring your cleanup hitter to the plate. She hit one earlier in the second inning that I think is still rolling. And she's going to hit another one in almost the same spot. And that one's off the right field fence. Gillum's going to get it back in, but not before they're in with a double. So 2 straight pitches in the exact same spot. One goes over the fence, and the other one was in 4 feet of going over. Hmm.
2 swings.
Well, it looked like a prototype swing and prototype location of the home run ball.
Yeah, I thought she'd done it again.
Yep.
Because both of the one she hit out didn't get up above the trees.
No.
So the wind wasn't messing with it.
Pitch from Lindsay. That'll be down and in, ball 1.
You got a bunt run situation here.
That's going to be a grounder off Lindsay's leg. Burleson's going to get the out at first. Nice play there. And we'll see how Lindsay is.
Where'd it hit her at?
It looked like on the ankle
Shut
or in
up.
the leg. It looked like it was between the knee and the ankle, somewhere in that
it was
area.
low. The same ankle? The left ankle?
Possibly it did to me, yes, but we'll see. We'll find that out later, but we do have 2 outs here. Here's the pitch from Lindsay. That's going to be a grounder. She's going to get the easy ground ball back to her, and Summertown's out of it again. They dodge another bullet. But they're going to have to figure out a way to get base runners if they're going to get back and tie this thing. We'll be headed to the top of the 5th. Summertown trailing 1-0. You're listening to Summertown Softball on the X Sports Network.
And we're back.
Summertown trailing 1-0. Cody, what do we got to do to try to get something going? Let me know.
Not swing over our head, and there we go again. That was actually a good pitch.
Yeah, that was a good first pitch cut there by Gillum. So
No, we got to lay off that rise ball. He ain't called the first thing chest and higher a strike. He's not calling anything outside. I mean, wait for her to pitch to you. Make her throw a strike first. There you go.
Gillum lays off that one. So that is Gillum, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to look through this fence. It's difficult. So 1-1 count here to Caitlin. There it is again. She does lay off there. Well, you've got to look for something down. I mean, the thing about it is they've made plenty of errors. If you can put it in play, you've got a chance.
Yeah.
But if you're not putting it in play, I mean, you're not giving yourself an opportunity. That's going to be fouled back. That's a good pitch to drive, though. You know, Gillum's kind of gotten a good approach here. But that will get it to 2-2. There's the rise. Gillum lays off. Nice job.
I can't see anything through this rubber fence that's in front
I
of us.
told you.
It's like a chain, so it's a chain link, and then it's a rubber.
I told you to get something to cut
fence.
this thing before the game, but you wouldn't listen to me.
Well, I'm trying not to be.
That's going to be
vandalizing.
down, and that's going to be popped up to second base
deep.
for an easy play. So another easy out and another pop up. Yeah, I told you to cut this thing before, see, and we would have great vision right now. And now I'm sitting here, I feel like I'm in a I feel like I'm in a dog pen jail kind of situation with this rubber going around. It's kind of odd. But honestly, the way we're swinging the bats, I don't know if I really want to watch anyway. That's going to be up and away, ball one.
Got AB up to bat.
Yeah.
We need some of that double magic she had the other night, and then let Erica do her thing.
There's a strike.
Pitch.
You know, you're about at the point, you know, if you wonder if you've seen Major League, you know, where they get Corbin Birdson to come in the game to take the pitch.
Yeah.
Maybe just lean into one, you know.
Heard that.
Just step out in the middle of the plate. Maybe he'll call it. We need runners. That's down for a ball.
AB being patient up there.
We don't want AB, though. We don't want to do that to AB. She had a good hit the other night. We don't want to be her the one to have to take the hit. We need to pick somebody else.
You picked the game to miss, my friend.
I know, man. I hate it. There's the rise, and that's going to
rope.
be a routine fly to left. So another pop-up and another out. I tell you what, on a positive note, we may need to get someone during the next break if you'd like to go and maybe send a call. They have officials out through certain parts of Tennessee and all over the United States to see if we can get Guinness up here, because we may have a record for the fastest 7-inning game.
Heard that.
And if we can get them on site, you know, that'll be popped up. Another rise.
Tell me something.
Yeah.
Why, when everybody in the ballpark screams heads up, everybody puts their heads down? Have you ever thought about that?
Yeah.
What's the psychology behind that one?
There's another rise, and there's our third pop-up and our third easy out. So we are headed to the bottom of the fifth. Summertown still trailing 1-0. You're listening to Summertown Softball on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to visit us at stonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Bottom of the fifth inning. Summertown still trailing 1-0. Lindsay's still on the mound. First pitch from Lindsay. That will be a nice first pitch strike. Good location. So strike one there. That will be off the cue ball, I guess, kind of off the end of the bat, Cody.
Yeah, off Greenlee's leg. Yeah. She takes hits better than Mike Tyson. Golly, that would hurt. And it's cold.
There's a reason she's back there, though, you know.
She's tough.
Pitch from Lindsay. There's a changeup.
Good Oh, ring her up. God, bless America.
But he's going to say that one's just a little up. Cody, I don't think like that call, did you?
God, no. That looks so good.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, my goodness.
There's another one.
You're going to get me yelling on the radio.
So back to 2-2.
You can tell Hannah G didn't like that one.
Down and in, ball 3. So we went from a 0-2 count to full now.
She's looking at the umpire like she looks at you when you say something to her.
Got to keep her composure, Cody. Got to keep it. There's a pitch.
Good pitch.
And that will be ball 4.
That's
so we went from
rough.
0-2 to 4 straight balls and the leadoff zone.
That's awful. I don't know. I mean, if you put it right down the middle, right down Broadway every time, they're going to keep jacking it. You got to give her a corner.
Well, they've managed. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Well,
I mean,
you got to admit, though, too, Wilson Central's doing a great job of not swinging the bat on balls that aren't strikes. And right now, 3 out of 4 balls that aren't strikes, we're swinging. He don't have to worry about calling any of the other pitcher's pitches because they're never reaching the catcher.
Yep.
There's the bunt. That will be a bunt attempt. Fouled away.
So Hannah way ahead.
You're kind of taking the decision making away from the umpire when you're swinging at 4 out of 5 pitches. And honestly, 4 of those 5 are majority of the time, most time out of the zone. Pitch from Lindsay. That's going to be hit to right. Should be an easy play for Gillum. She's under it. She's got it. She'll hold the runner. So 1 out here. Bottom of the 5th. Cody, these fields, and I know we've been joking and everything, but, it is turf, but it looks like it's in good shape, and it looks like, like you said, I don't think they got the rain we've got.
No, I mean, there's a dirt field behind us, and there's no standing water. There's no nothing on it.
Yeah, so it's not a bad situation to play softball in right now, to be honest. First pitch strike by Lindsay.
Right down Broadway.
That's a nice drop ball.
Pitch.
And Cody, I'm willing to give you credit though. I'm going to trust that those pitches you weren't happy with were strikes. My issue though is I'm limited argument because 3/4 of my vision is into a pole, so I can't really pitch from Lindsay's up. That is a rice ball. She'll take it.
You can tell a lot about the batter's reaction and also how quick the catcher throws it back.
Yeah.
And both those pitches, Greenlee grabbed and went back to Hannah like they were getting
There's
a strikeout.
a nice
right
drop
there.
ball there. Nice pitch. So after the leadoff reaching base, Lindsay's got a fly out to right and a strikeout. So one more and get back in here and try to get something going, Cody. If we can get out of this thing.
Do we know what the format of these games are?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming that's going to be bounce out of the glove of Taylor and the runner's going to advance. Well, I know it's a lot. What's the time limit? Do you know? 80-minute time limit or 7 innings. But honestly, we may easily hit the 7 innings before we ever hit the 80 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, and you'll have 2 games today, and tomorrow you will enter single elimination. That's going to be a grounder to Jones. She's got it. Nice play on the short hop, and she's going to throw it away up the line, and the run will score.
Yeah.
So that error will cost Summertown another run. And look, tough play. These kids are going to make mistakes, but it also goes back to, too, as good a team as this is, when you put the ball in play, you've got a chance to score runs. And they're doing it. And, right now we're having issues doing that. Pitch. That'll be another one to Jones. She's got this one. Nice throw to first. And
squeezes that one.
There's your out. So Summertown gets out of it, but not without another run crossing the plate for Wilson Central, and they've now taken a 2-0 lead. We'll be back for the top of the 6th. You're listening to Summertown Softball on the X Sports Network.
Renwright Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Renwright is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Renwright Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
All right, we are back.
Adam had to go to the little boys' room, so I got his teacher Hayden on the mic. Hayden, aren't you supposed to be in school today?
It's actually Good Friday. So.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah.
Thank you, Jesus, for Good Friday. Literally.
Yeah, Wilson Central up 2-0 here. And, is it the top or the bottom of the 6th?
It is the top of the 6th.
And a 1-2 count here. Runnels has dug herself in a little bit of a hole here.
Heads up. Somebody in the dugout made the play. So what do you think? What do you think the key is going to be here for Summertown to get back in this one, Hayden?
We have not been hitting the ball at all.
There's a rope.
There we are. So
that's what I'm talking about.
to get back in this one, I think you just have to play small game, small ball. Maybe a bunt here and there to move the runners, even if it's just a little bit of a sacrifice.
So Reynolds getting us off on start, bring Hannah Lindsay to the plate. She had that rip in the opening inning. She's going to chase that one up, and it's going to be fouled away for out number 1. Hate to see that right there.
I don't think that's the pitch that she wanted. I kind of just think that she
took it,
went after it, yeah.
So that's going to bring Anna Burleson to the plate. She's going to look at ball number 1. Start off. Man, like I was telling your dad, we have not made this girl throw strikes. We're chasing pitches up. We're chasing pitches down. There's a rope to first by Anna, and the first baseman's going to bobble it. Oh, I don't know about that. Maybe. She stuck with it, that's for sure. But so that's going to move Reynolds over to second and bring Hannah Jones up to bat. as Wilson Central's pitcher has just crossed the 70 pitch mark in 6 very short innings. Hannah's going to take a cut at that one. Getting some.
Screwball inside. Missed for ball 1. Count 1-1 here for Wilson Central, and they have 2 outs. Swing and a miss by Hannah Jones. Make the count 1-2.
Oh. I think that hit Hannah's hand.
Yeah, I think there was a screwball in there on the hands. Kind of caught her off guard.
God, that hurts.
Count still 1-2. Here's the pitch. Ooh. It's not the call that we were looking for, so Hannah Jones will go down, and that will retire the top of the 6th.
So we'll take a break with them. We'll be right back here listening to Summertown Softball on the X Sports Network.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation, you're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit lawrenceburgflooringandmore.com.
All right, so and just like that, umpire looked over at Coach Burleson and said we have 1 minute left, so wouldn't really be a point in playing the bottom of the 6th. So that's going to do it for game number 1 today. Hayden, we did not hit the ball at all. We play again at 6 o'clock here. You know who we play?
I do not know.
I did know who we play. But anyways, we'll be back here at 6 o'clock. Try to get the bats going, trying to get something rolling from the start, see what we can do. But we appreciate you listening in. Thanks for bearing with us on the tech problems. But for Cody Harrington and Hayden Lindsay and Adam Lindsay, you've been listening to Summertown Lady Eagle Softball here on the X Sports Network.